It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Unless we're actually here for the Fallon interview that drops this Thursday, but that's not what we're talking about. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. We have a lot to unpack right now because the ladies of the Real Housewives of New Jersey have officially begun filming as of today, Tuesday, June 8th. I am so excited for this. So we're going to talk about a little bit of the drama that's unfolding. And apparently the women are not happy with the casting. They're just not happy with the casting. I guess that's the best way to put it. So we have everyone coming back, and that's what they're not happy about. We have Teresa Giudice. Of course, she's going to showcase more of her relationship with her new man, Louis. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing how this plays out, because as soon as Teresa announced that she was with Louis, it seemed like one skeleton after another was coming out of the closet, and he had previous relationships who were slamming him for, let's just say, bad behavior. I don't want to give him too much slack or heck or whatever you want to call it, because I do believe firmly that there are three sides to every story. There's your side, this side, and the truth. So until we actually find out what's going on with that, I say let's just continue to move on. Now, as far as the other cast members, we are getting Melissa Gorga, who's coming back, and Melissa is already in the middle of a feud. I guess it's carrying over from the Jennifer Aydin stuff that was happening on social media. Melissa Gorga slammed Jennifer Aydin as fake and conniving. She swears that Jennifer Aydin is pretty much up Teresa's, because she thinks that that's her way of staying on the show, because the other women don't really particularly favor Jennifer Aydin. Now, it's not just the fake and conniving comment. Jennifer Aydin was saying on social media, which is kind of slamming Melissa's business, but saying on social media that Melissa's boutique Envy has been selling fake purses. Now, this is the problem with that. If you have a business, anyone who has a business knows it takes so much to build the business. It's like growing a baby. And then as soon as you have people slamming your business and saying that you're doing X, Y, and Z that's wrong, and whatever else goes into it, yeah, it begins to present a little bit of a problem. So Melissa Gorga does not want to film with Jennifer Aydin. She's actually upset over the fact that she even had a contract renewal. She's not the only one who doesn't want to film with Jennifer Aydin, though. Margaret Josephs no longer wants to film with her too, because they had their riffs on season 11. If you don't remember, Jennifer Aydin was pretty much slamming Margaret over her book and saying just not nice things. Let's just say that. I mean, they go back and forth, to be fair. They've always done this. They always go at each other's throats. But she also accused her of being the one to spread the awful rumor that took up most of the storyline last season. That rumor was about Jackie Goldschneider's husband, Evan, allegedly cheating on her when he goes to the gym. And everyone was saying that they didn't know where the rumor came from. Teresa was the one who put this out there into the universe, and that was the main beef between Teresa and Jackie. However, come to find out at the reunion, it wasn't even Teresa's bone to carry. Apparently, Margaret was the one who originally found out about this rumor, and she was the person behind it, or at least that's what Jennifer is alleging. Now, again, how much truth to that is there? I don't actually know. This is all a TV show, so I am curious. However, it did happen. You are slamming somebody else's family. This is on national television, and I'm sure Jackie Goldschneider will not respond well to it. Speaking of Jackie, though, Jackie will be making a return this season. Again, we're keeping the original cast, so that'll be interesting to see, because she's one of the few that will actually stand up to Teresa Giudice and challenge the group. If you guys missed it, I did an interview with Kim D from the famous Posh Fashion Show, and she made a statement that sort of made sense. She pretty much just said, listen, when it comes to Teresa in the cast, I just think that they shouldn't have Teresa a part of the cast. Pretty much this is what she's trying to say, because all of the women are afraid of her. And she feels like the women won't stand up to her because they think that they'll be fired. It's pretty much Teresa's show at this point. She started the franchise. She's one of the few left in the Bravo world, aside from Kyle Richards and a few others like Ramona Singer. But she started the franchise. And when she started it, she's had so much drama unpacked. She's been to jail. Her husband was deported. We've watched her kids grow up. She's selling her home. She's met a new man. It's her show. She knows how the storylines go. And if you step against the queen, you're probably going to be bumped off the court. I don't know what queen's on a court, but you guys know what I'm saying. Jackie Goldschneider, however, does not care. She has the wealth. She has the family. She doesn't need the show. She's one of the few who does not need the income from the show. So she's like, at this point, if Teresa says something about my family, I don't care if it's your show or not. I'm going to step up to the plate, and you're not going to say something that's in poor taste about me or someone that I love. That's why she's sticking around. Now, will she be around after this season? We'll have to wait and see what drama they have together. But good for you, Jackie. She's lasted a few seasons. We'll wait and see, I guess. Of course, that leaves Dolores, and Dolores is coming back not just by herself. She's bringing a friend, and this is our potential new housewife. Now, it's way too early to tell. Mind you, they're probably filming at this very moment. It's too early to tell if this woman will be a housewife or just a friend of. But I'm excited that it's Dolores bringing someone in. Dolores has such a good judgment of character, and apparently this season she's going to be playing the peacemaker. And Dolores is kind of sad that the rest of the women are not getting along, so she's trying to step in and make all of these wrongs between Jennifer Aydin and the rest of the cast, because mind you, Jennifer Aydin is on the outs with Melissa, with Jackie, and with Margaret. So she's trying to repair this relationship between Jennifer and the rest of the cast, and just make sure that everyone gets along in true Dolores, let's repair it. Don't talk about my family or I'll rip your throat out fashion. That's why we love Dolores. Honestly, at this point, she's sort of an icon of her own on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Guys, actually, before we continue, you let me know what you think about Dolores. Are we here for her? Do you like her on the show, or would you rather not have her on the show? Please don't say you would rather not have her on the show, because I'm obsessed with her on the show, to be fair. I want to know who the friend is, though. Who is the friend that Dolores would be bringing onto the show? What does she do? We've heard that she might be a realtor, and I hope it's not another Michelle that Teresa brought in who can't hang with the rest of the women. On the Real Housewives, when you get thrown into a cast, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, you just need to hit the ground running like you've known these women your whole life and not take any, you know what, from anyone. You have to come in and deliver the conflict and resolution. You have to be able to be an empowered woman, but also know your worth and know how to deal with these other women in these awkward situations that they put you in order to get 2 seconds of more screen time on the show. You have to be able to roll with the storyline, even if it involves your family, alleged infidelity, bad business, or maybe your own personal character. I don't know how half of these women do it. I commend them for being able to roll with the punches and take the blows. I could never be a Real Housewife. Well, for 2 reasons. One, I'm not a woman. Actually, a few reasons. And I'm also not rich. But I could never be a Real Housewife because I just don't know how they can take this. They've all become pros at it. And we've heard from other people who are big Real Housewives super fans, and they've made it sort of known when the housewives come in. Also, we've heard from housewives about this, but they've made it known when housewives come in, you either have the chess players who know that they're playing a game and they stick around for a long time because when they're on screen, they're on. And when they're off screen, they're plotting their next move in order to maintain relevancy. And you have the ones who are truly authentic to who they are. Now, the ones who are truly authentic to who they are don't have as much of a chance staying on the show, because if they're just there to be buddy-buddy with everyone, well, they have friends. We need housewives. And that just is what it is. However, I want to know what you guys think. And to be fair, it's not just a feud that's brewing between Jennifer Aydin and the rest of the women. There's also a feud brewing between Joe Gorga and apparently Jennifer Aydin's husband. I guess they're throwing an event and Joe Gorga and Melissa did not invite Jennifer and Bill, which leaves me to wonder, are the Real House husbands of New Jersey also kind of suffering a little bit of a riff? My gosh, I cannot wait. I've said that so much, but I just really can't wait. If they've started filming now, hopefully we'll get them in November or December. We'll have to wait and see. And I'm sure there's going to be little pieces of drama that comes out along the way. You guys know that I'm going to keep you completely up to date on everything that's going on as I can get it. And maybe we can even score a few interviews too. You never know. If you haven't already, go ahead and comment below. Answer all of the burning questions that I have for you as far as what you're looking forward to most this upcoming season. What do you think about Jennifer Aydin returning? And what do you think about Melissa and Joe excluding them from the event? Give me your honest answers. I know that you don't give me anything but before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.